What's up everyone? So in today's video we are adding more LED lights to the front of the truck. It looks like Brian is already digging around in the box that I got yesterday. Brian, what do we have?
Looks like you got a set of ditch lights from 6K LED, 4-inch ditch lights.
So these are going to be mounted to the back side of the hood. So a huge shout out again to 6kled.com. I will have a link to their website down in the description below. I have the 6K fog lights on the front of the truck, so these are going to match nicely. I'm sure these are going to be super bright as my fog lights are. So these would hopefully be pretty awesome to go off-road at night with. But again, I will have 6kled.com, their website, down in the description below. They have a ton of other lighting accessories available.
Look at that.
Dang, those look sweet.
Got the nice logo on the top.
Yep.
All aluminum, it's not plastic.
Just like the fog lights.
Yeah, those are gonna be bright. That is awesome.
With everything out of the box now and laid out, Brian is holding the on-off switch. So that's gonna be mounted somewhere inside the cab. We haven't figured that out yet. We have a ton of wire to work with. Coming down here, this is a relay, so I'm gonna have to use an existing bolt under the engine, I believe. There's a fuse here and the positive and negative for the battery. It splits off into two wires here, one for each light, of course. And then we have brackets for each light, along with, I guess, extra adapters.
This is the plug that goes to the wiring harnesses.
Yeah.
Those two will have to be connected together.
And so I think step one is to figure out the brackets first. Yeah, get the lights mounted. We just did the air compressor wiring, so the wiring is easy for us this time. So we need to get the lights mounted up.
So I think we'll start off with these little bags of bracket and hardware stuff.
This is going to be the exact.
So this bracket will
backing
be
here.
bolted to here.
Yep.
And then this will be bolted to this, however it, I guess, makes sense.
Yeah, so that's the part we need to figure out, putting this on the truck. We'll probably have to use existing bolts from the truck. We went ahead and did the passenger side. It took about 5 minutes. It's really not that hard to do. Look at how cool these are already. I can't wait to see these at nighttime. My fog lights are bright, and these have a lot more lighting on them. The bracket was very easy to do. We'll go ahead and start on the driver's side now. You're basically just using the back bolt on the hood.
12 millimeter?
Yep, and these brackets line up perfectly. They are a really nice fit.
And with the bracket, you just feed it in from the other side, and you can see how it's flat right here. This will actually line right up with the hood bracket, so it's not gonna wiggle or wobble at all. So just putting that in. I'm impressed with the brackets just because with it tight, there's no movement at all. Like
yeah, it's a very good fit.
Like, you don't even need to try to line it up. You just tighten the bolt, and once the bolt is tight, this thing is lined up and secure.
So here's how it looks from this side without the light on it, and then of course you can see with the light way over there.
And look at that, solid aluminum, no flex. And then just to show you how it closes with it, stays right with the hood.
And the light doesn't even make it to the windshield, so I don't have to worry about not being able to open the hood. Now mounting the bracket for the light, we found it was easier to do this part first and then do the light. This bolt is gonna sit nicely in those ridges, so you know you're gonna put it in that way. This the nut is much larger than that, so it's only gonna go in one way, and then you can have it this way or this way. I'm choosing to do it this way, so we'll just easily line it up. Getting to the final tightening now, before I actually get it completely tight, there's a lot of adjustability going left and right. Can't really go forwards or backwards, but you can turn them as well. So I'm just gonna line it up with the bracket for right now, and then later we'll figure out what the best angle for them is to be. Now mounting the light to that bracket, it comes with the hardware that you need. You just have a bolt with some lock washers and then an Allen wrench. That literally took no time, you guys, and look at them with the hood closed there. Dude, come back here.
So it's cool, once we fiddle with them, I mean, you can have them whatever way you want. So, I mean, you can have them over here. You know, imagine that, you're lighting up this whole section of the trail at night, or blinding people next to you.
Yeah, look at those. So we're gonna bring that wire up and over the bracket itself. That way it's gonna hold it out of the way and just keep it secure there.
So now you can see this wire, it's slightly sandwiched, it's not squished in a bad way, but it's at least sandwiched in there to where there's no slop in the wiring over here. Nothing's gonna move around, it's basically fixed right here. and then we can work on wiring the inside.
So right now we are at the point where we soldered this wire with the connection to the light itself and just put some electrical tape around that. So that is all a nice connection. We did that on both sides, and we have all the wiring now laid out to be able to figure out where to fish it through the truck here.
I think now we're going to plug it all in and fit it, or make sure everything works correctly. Yeah. And then we'll work on tucking wires. I think this panel right here, if we pop this off, I think we can actually tuck a lot of the excess wires right in here.
Yeah.
That'll stay out of the way. And then we just have to feed the one section with the switch on it through the firewall. And that's about it.
Again, this is just a testing stage. Did they go on? Is that switch on?
Switch is on.
Oh. First thing you do, plug it in. Of course, you want to make sure the switch is in the off position.
Everything is mocked up.
So, you ready?
Yep.
Oh gosh. I looked right into the light.
That's bright.
Don't look into the light.
Wow.
Dude, those are bright from here, and
I'm
on the side.
I'm at the side of it, and look at how bright we got.
Holy crap, dude. Oh gosh.
Oh my gosh, don't
look at it. Oh jeez.
Dang. That's gonna be sweet.
Wow. Alright, so
they work. That was easy.
We pretty much got the hard work out of the way. We'll take this switch off now, disconnect it, and then we can feed all of this through the firewall. We already have a good location to do that.
And then we got to figure out where we're going to mount the switch, which honestly, if there's room here, we could drill a hole here.
Yeah.
Or put it somewhere in the center, maybe even in one of these spots right here. To get this one through the firewall, we're actually going to use the bigger grommet back here that's already pre-cut with the foam stuff here. But you might be able to see the light coming through there, that blue. This one, he's feeding the wires right through. But that's the opening that we're going to use for this. And now I have the wires on my side. I'll show it to you on the engine bay spot. But we're just using the big one there where the hood release cable comes through. That same opening should be fine.
To show you guys where we are now, going from the passenger side, we have everything running across the bottom of the hood, nicely zip tied in place. Moving to the the driver's side now, this is the only wire that we're gonna see really, but that was our best solution, just going straight down. And then the majority of the wires are being held behind this plastic cover that Brian's got.
So this one goes to the firewall, to that switch. These two are kind of tucked with the fuse box, the relay. So
look at that. Not bad, huh?
Yeah, I mean, you just see a few little wires, and then we just have the one plastic.
Now let's just take a look at closing the hood and seeing how everything looks.
So you can come in and see how these wires are gonna work.
Yep.
So they're just gonna...
Hey, it kind of just goes into its own retraction there. So it's nothing's gonna bunch up or anything.
This one over here might have to get pulled out a little bit.
Okay.
But
well, we can adjust that again.
That's everything.
Yeah? So there we go. Now we're working on mounting the switch, and I want to do it on this side down here. I can't really do it to the left or the right like I thought I could, because if you pop this out, directly behind each side is the mounting points for this cubby. So what I'm gonna do is go way into the far back of here. You can see it's not really that far. We're just gonna drill a hole on the back side right there. So the switch is gonna be very subtle. No one's gonna know it's there but me, and you can easily just reach in. All right, so yes, we are drilling a permanent hole in the backside here, but if I ever sell the truck, we can cover that up with some felt. It's really not a huge deal.
Worst case, it's probably 10 bucks at Toyota.
Or that.
Just a little cubby. We
got our big drill bit here. Doesn't have to be anything special because this is very soft plastic.
Almost there, actually, yeah.
All right.
If you can get in the light, come take a look at it with the light.
Oh, wait, turn it back. Turn it other way. Yeah, right there. There, we can see it.
All right. Oh, look, we're already pushing a hole.
All right.
I mean, this isn't the sharpest type of blade or drill bit. That's why it's kind of just melting its way through a little bit. So we messed with the grinder just to smooth it out. As you can see, the hole is a little bit smaller than the way this is gonna go, and I'm just testing it in the wrong side just to show you. So we're almost there. We're getting a drill bit to put in the drill press. That way we can bevel this out just a little bit more, but that is gonna be a nice, secure fit.
now you guys can see the hole in the back there. We've got it just enough of a snug fit that the switch is gonna fit perfectly in it. So there we have it, guys, a nice hidden red button.
Very nice and easy to work with. It's locked in place nicely.
Here's this. And then we'll just have to tuck up those wires nicely. Oh, those are easy to install. All right, so technically we should have power. You ready?
Yep. Yep.
Good?
They're lit.
Oh, I can see them from here.
Yeah.
Look, you can see it from here. Dang.
So then just another look at the switch down there.
So circle is off.
So circle's off. So just, oh, and the light actually lights up when it's on, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, you'll see that at nighttime. There we have it. On, off, on, off. All right, guys, so that completes the installation of the 6K LED ditch lights. Now we're gonna switch over to nighttime and really see how they shine. And just like that, we have reached nightfall. But just kidding, because now I have these 6K LED lights on. These things are super bright. And now turning on the lights, reaching into that compartment, you can see it lit up in there, which looks pretty cool. But I'm gonna do a couple tests showing you guys just those lights versus the headlights, and then having the 6K LED fog lights as well. What do you guys think of this project? I cannot wait to actually go off-road at nighttime like this and still basically have the sun out with these lights, being able to see the trail and having some fun. So Brian and I will definitely be going off-road here soon at nighttime to test out these lights. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next video.